Up tonight at 10 o'clock, 9 and 10 o'clock, I should say. But for now, we do have new information about another teen, 18-year-old Jalen Lobley, who was killed in that shootout with police Friday. Fox 13 is investigating why Lobley was released from jail just 1 month before the shooting. A judicial commissioner decided to let him go with no bail. Well, Fox 13 has obtained a recording of that decision. It contradicts what the district attorney's office told us about it just last week. Let's go to Fox 13 investigator Kayla Solomon. She's live with that recording. And Kayla, the DA's office told us the DA himself said he strongly opposed eliminating Lobley's bond. This seems to contradict that.
Yeah, Daryl, except that is not what we heard in this recording, and you'll hear for yourself exactly why the district attorney had to release a new statement today, following up with Friday's statement.
Currently a $10,000 bond that's set. I really don't want to see Mr. Lobley behind bars, but his next court date is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
That's the voice of an assistant district attorney during a bail review for 18-year-old Jalen Lobley. As Fox 13 Investigates first reported, Lobley was arrested in March, allegedly sleeping in a stolen car with another stolen car parked at the same house. Police said he had a gun modified to fire fully automatic. He was charged with 4 felonies.
Like I said, the bond's currently $10,000. It was a fairly low bond, really, given the circumstances.
Judicial Commissioner Michelle Alexander Best set Lobley's bond at $10,000. Days later, Judicial Commissioner Christopher Ingram reviewed it. That's the hearing where the prosecutor said this about Lobley's bond.
My suggestion would be to keep it the same, but if the court is inclined to lower it, I won't be upset at that.
The Shelby County District Attorney's office initially said last week it, quote, strongly argued against lowering the bond. After Fox 13 asked about the recording, we received a statement that reads in part, while our prosecutor accurately conveyed our opposition to any lowering of the bond or ROR, upon reviewing the audio, we realized that the phrase strongly opposed was not correct. We acknowledge any confusion this may have caused. In the recording, you can hear Judicial Commissioner Ingram cite state law that guides releasing defendants on their own recognizance.
In making this decision, I must consider the 7 factors listed on the 40-11 of 115.
Ingram determines only one of those 7 factors weighs negatively against Lobley.
The other consideration for the court would be the safety of the community. This defendant does not have any prior convictions, and as such, there is no basis for the court to find that he is presents a risk of safety to the community.
Now, also part of that release were a few conditions assigned by Judicial Commissioner Ingram. One of them was a curfew from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Now, we know that officers were involved in that shootout with Lobley and another teen around 2 a.m. that Friday morning, which ultimately took the life of Lobley as well as Officer McKinney. Daryl.
So, Kayla, in light of this, does DA Steve Mulroy plan to do anything or make any changes?
Yeah, Daryl, part of that new statement we got today is that Mulroy says he plans to re-emphasize with his entire team the importance of not releasing people on their own recognizance that are charged with these V11 or the most violent crimes. He says he wants these people to be prosecuted and stay behind bars. Daryl.
A lot of developments in this story. It seems to be ever evolving. That is Fox 13's Kayla Solomon live. Kayla, thank you for that update and the information.